Well, this might be a short-lived stream. I was waiting. I was like, I should be streaming if this happens. And I was like, it's 2:15. I feel like they haven't shut down yet. I don't think we're going to see it. That's annoying. And it's definitely not going to be in the episode tonight. Well, unfortunately, there's not a lot to update you on. Basically, just Vinny finally told Ava. I can't even say told Ava, implied to Ava that he was voting her out by telling her, hey, I know I can't beat you or Morgan. I need to take Ashley to the final two because I think I beat Ashley unless the jury is bitter. And Ava was like, all right, screw it. And said to the cameras and then to Ashley, I'm going to call a house meeting. I'm going to She said, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging. She's like not actually anticipating that it's going to do much of anything. She just kind of wants to take Vinny down with her because he's annoyed her so much because he keeps pissing people off for no reason. And she wants to out in this house meeting in front of Morgan all of the things that Vince has been saying about Morgan, which is, I know I can't beat her. I know I need to cut her. I know I'm going to take Ashley. I'm going to win the game against Ashley. And he's been telling Morgan about these conversations, but he has not been telling her the way that he talks about her, which is, you know, kind of been true of how he talks the whole season. Veto ceremony will be live tonight. So I don't think this will change the outcome of tonight, but it could help give Ashley more runway, especially because Ashley lost some ground last night. When Vince told her what Ashley was doing, but this will give credibility to Ashley's rebuttal and open a door to talk to Morgan about what Vince is up to and what Vince is saying, because he's saying the same thing to Ashley and he's not telling Morgan that he's saying these things. Meal, thank you for the 5th, and Kelly, and Juice, and Brian, and Coffee. Thank you all. Jazz, thank you for the 61st. Yeah, I apologize for, man. Literally as soon as I went live, the feeds went down. Oh snap, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army. We'll stay up for like another 5 minutes just in case they come back up, but I think we're not gonna see it. Blurbs, thank you for the 39th in a row. It's so annoying too. Ava literally, she went to Ashley and she was like, make sure you're ready. Make sure your TV ready because this moment's going to be on TV. And then she would have called it. But she wanted to wait until Ashley was ready. And Ashley was like, don't warn them. They're not going to be ready. And so Ava was just helping Ashley put some clothes on. Yeah, we need that satellite person. I think we're probably not getting the feeds back. What's more annoying about this too is that like I said, like Ashley said, because Ashley told Ava, if you do it now, it's not going to be on the episode. Gron, I think of the 69th. I say that it actually could be, right? I'm trying to think. BB21, I feel like they did include. There's no YouTube stream for this because before I could even turn it on, uh, the feeds went down. So I don't want to alarm any more people than I already have. BB21, I feel like they included some stuff that happened after the feeds went down with Jackson and Tommy. I believe that happened. So we could see it. And then I guess it would be tomorrow is like the recap of the recap episode, so it could go into that episode too. We would likely see some of the fallout from it on the feeds when they come back, but man, frustrating. It's all Vince's fault too. He keeps pushing things until the last minute. Ava was just gonna again tell Morgan all of the things that Vince says. Just the way that Vince talks about Morgan, he's telling people he's going to cut her in a way that doesn't benefit. It's not like him telling Ava, "I plan to cut Morgan." Like, why would he tell her that? Why would he tell Ava he plans to cut Morgan? It does nothing for his game. He's about to cut Ava. If anything, it sets him up to fail. It almost sounds unbelievable that he would say it and not mean it. So if I believed Ava was telling the truth, I would be concerned about it if I were Morgan. And I know she's already concerned about it. And again, it just theoretically, at the very least, could hurt his credibility when he's promising her things. It could also bring them closer together. That also could happen. But either way, it would have been fun to see somebody actually call Vinny out on his lies to his face in front of the person he's lying about. We've needed this all season. All season we've needed this. Yeah, she did say something about 25K. Didn't she? She got 5K, right? I guess if she got 5K from a comp and then she's getting like 20 for fourth place, something like that. No Patreon. This is going to be a very short stream. I was going to go live on YouTube and Patreon, but as soon as I went live, the feeds went down. So we'll probably wrap this relatively soon. Feel free to ask me. We can do a small impromptu Q&A if you want. Subscribed everywhere. Thank you. Nicole picked the same Survivor winner pick as my first draft pick. Let's go. How long do I expect the audio to take of the book? I'm spending a week to record it, but total length we're expecting to be like around 12-ish hours, but could be more, could be less, probably more. Don't I think Morgan has a harder time beating Ashley than Vince? Yes, I do. What do I plan to do in the off season? Deep dives, record the audiobook. Probably more deep dives. Who knows? Who knows how many deep dives? It's always up in the air. Amazing Race coverage, Patreon stuff, promoting the book, maybe some events. So apparently my marketing team wants me to sell more books at Barnes and Noble now. And they want me to maybe try to do some like little signings at a Barnes and Noble or something. I don't know. This is just preliminary talks. Other than Eagle Eye, is there a way to get a signed book? Catapult, the book Catapult. Those books are only available to order for the next 5 days. When will I answer your moderator questions? Steph, every time I go to, there's too many of them and I give up. I did do the emotes though. I started with those and I was gonna work my way up the list and I was like, oh, there's too much. But I guess the real answer is probably in the off season. Audiobook should be out same day as physical copies, yeah. Thank you, Taft. We'll be doing more of the Taran show. Not at the moment, but could always get some in at some point. Is there anyone specifically I want to do a deep dive with? I mean, my answer has always been anyone that wants to do one can. I'll probably reach out to Rachel, obviously. If I do a deep dive with Morgan, I mean, yeah, there'll be lots to talk about. Jet lag coverage, maybe. Did I watch Purdium's Big Brother winner rankings? No. Ashu, thank you for the 7th month. Oh, getting it overseas. No, Eagle Eye is the only way to get signed copies internationally at the moment, but it's possible we could potentially get something at some point. A couple of we should be able to get book plates for those other bookstores in there right now, but they're not up as options at the moment. I also don't know if they ship internationally or how much they charge for shipping. I'll think of the 22nd. I will not be watching Amazing Race live tonight because I'll have the podcast to do. But the option is open for future episodes. I will be at the San Francisco event. Don't agree with Purdium's ranking of Taylor. Where did he put her? Tyler, thank you for the 6th. What am I looking forward to the most in the off season? I mean, outside of the book coming out and everyone reading it, Jenny, I just want a little bit of time where I don't have to do anything. I just need a little bit of a break. Just a little bit of one. I will be doing traders videos for Patreon 100% when that starts. I'm not going to the New York live show now. There is no forward to the book. But Dan and Taylor wrote blurbs for me. If I had to be on any of the reality shows I cover, which would I be best at? Of the ones I cover? Well, I don't cover that many. I mean, honestly, it's Big Brother. I'd know the show and the game better than anybody I'm playing with, probably. I'd be good at a lot of the competitions, unfairly so. You know, obviously, like, not to say I would do well or dominate or anything like that, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably have the biggest edge on Big Brother. American Ninja Warrior would be fun, but I would like I consider myself to be a pretty fit guy. I'm a pretty good climber for like how much time I'm able to invest in it, particularly when in slab. But I'm not like American Ninja Warrior fit. I think I could clear like a quali course. But I certainly couldn't keep up with those guys. But Big Brother, I could clear these comps. Let's be real. Except for that tiny veto, man. I'd be mad at that one. Breathing the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army. I definitely want to climb more now the season's over. I need to get back. Could probably clear semis too, the second half being a lot of upper body. Maybe. I haven't watched in years. But my fear for anything beyond qualification for A&W would be endurance. The stamina portion. I think maybe I could do all of the individual things, but chaining them all together I'd need to train for it. And even then, I don't know. If I trained for it for enough time, I'd be able to do it, I think. But I doubt I could just finish a full uh like semis course off the rip. I have done some A&W obstacles in the past. I did I can clear like the warped wall first go. And um salmon ladder took me a second, but I got there. Um would I ever free solo? No. Me every week, I hope it's slip and slide. I think I would crush slip and slide. I genuinely think I would crush slip and slide. I'm very good at balance. That's why I'm good at slab and climbing. I have good balance and uh I love slipping and sliding. I've not watched Jet Lag yet. I might do something on Patreon for it, since it doesn't seem like we're going to do any coverage on RGP thus far. Salmon ladder is one you always thought you couldn't do. It's pretty hard. But, and granted, I did this like probably maybe not 10 years ago, maybe like 7 years ago. And there's like a technique to it that if you can kind of figure it out, it goes. Me and Gwen should do a slip and slide challenge. That'd be fun. To be clear, somebody a lot taller than me would beat me at slip and slide. I just think I'd be good at it for my size. I'm fairly average size. But if somebody was really tall and very good at it, they'd crush me. For my weight class. Yeah, I'm 5'10". 6'2" with long strides. That's the way to do it. That's how you do slip and slide. All right, anyway. Sorry about the small little stream here. You'd have put me at 6 feet at least? Nope. I am doing the recap tonight. So I actually already did take a nap. Focus on the Christmas list. Nice. Who do I guess is out first in Amazing Race? Oh, I honestly have no idea. Could we get part 1 live on the feeds? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Do I know the Amazing Race spoilers? This is a good question. Because it is, first of all, no spoilers in the chat. We will not be spoiling anything. But I am going to, because I'm going to talk about the show to some degree. Maybe do some streams on it and stuff. I do know who won Amazing Race. That was spoiled for me. But I don't know most of the placements. So that is the upfront disclosure that I plan to say before any of the coverage. I will not be spoiling it when I watch it or anything like that. I will do my best to also like not hint. Basically, I'm doing the same sort of thing with the Genius coverage I'm doing on Patreon right now, where I don't remember almost anything other than who wins, and so I'm just doing my best to not spoil who wins in the way that I'm reacting to the show. And I guess it's worth pointing out at this point too that if you want to remain unspoiled for the Amazing Race, you should be very careful. We will do our best to keep the chat spoiler free. I will be spoiler free. Especially if you're on the Patreon. We do stuff on Patreon. I'm sure everyone's going to be super chill in the Patreon. But social media in general is going to be a dangerous place because it is well spoiled. It is very out there. Because the cast is well known, and I guess I don't know if this is a thing normally for the Amazing Race, but like people know. Like it's not even like it's like people just know. And so be very cautious on social media if you really care about the Amazing Race and being spoiled. Quick final recap with the Ava thing. Basically, Vince finally let her know or implied to her that he wasn't going to vote to keep her because he needed to bring Ashley to the final two if he wanted a chance of winning. And so she started talking about how she wanted to call a house meeting to rat him out to Morgan, all of the things he's been promising her and telling her, which probably would have been some fun drama. But the feed's cut right as I went live, so not going to get to see it. That's about it. All right. Short stream. Didn't end up going live anywhere else, but you had a short little exclusively Twitch stream here. I will be live again in just a couple hours for the episode. We'll see the live eviction. And then a podcast after that. That's going to be the night. Tomorrow, a live feed update. And then another episode tomorrow as well. And then just a few more days before the season ends. I will say again, yeah, as the Patreon stream will be up tonight. I will say again about the book. Uh, one final warning on Book Catapult orders. The pre-orders for Book Catapult end on the 30th. Those are the ones I'm signing at my local bookstore. Um, right now, Eagle Eye has book plate orders that you can buy. Those are your best option for international shipping at the moment. If you haven't bought one and you don't care about either of those things, right now I think we're hoping you order from Barnes and Noble at the I don't really know why yet. I haven't asked. But if you want to get a couple of orders in there, feel free. Um, and of course the audiobook up and running for pre-order. All right. That's it. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see all of you in just a couple hours.